Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
All right, that worked really well.
Did
It
it?
did.
I don't know. So welcome to Blunders and Dragons, a role-playing experience.
Come on, say it with some heart. This is your branding opportunity.
Okay, what's our brand?
Ooh.
Are we branding the blunder or the dragon aspect?
I think
I
the
feel like
Blunder is
I feel like
probably.
dragons has been covered. Also, we don't know what we're doing, so let's focus on the blunders.
Yeah.
Okay, so you totally blew the opening. So I think your blunder is done. You're on target.
Nailed the brand. Stay on brand,
Nailed the
guys.
brand.
All right. So we
Can
play
we never say brand again?
No, we can do that. So we're playing D&D. We play pretty much every Tuesday night for the last 3 weeks. So, I mean, that's a trend, right? When does it start becoming a trend?
Every Tuesday for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, without
Check
fail.
yourself.
This train has no brakes.
Don't say that.
Okay. We put all our VODs to YouTube. We post on Twitter when we're going to go live. And you can watch us live on Twitch. If you're watching us live on Twitch now, you know that. Let's play D&D. Who remembers
I'm
what
good.
happened last week? Okay, never mind. Canceling the show.
Last week we all died. Everyone who was important is dead.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so we redid our characters, and now we're starting over. I am
Yeah.
one of those anamorphs with, what is it? Cleric skills? Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty stoked.
Cool.
Yeah.
Arius has passed away, so I will now be playing as a ghost for the rest of the campaign.
The Ghost of Arius.
Yep.
Oh
Okay,
man, that's gonna be the worst haunting ever.
It's gonna make murdering you very difficult. I mean, re-murdering you, of course.
Okay.
And yet I was
Next quest,
distracted.
exorcism.
Yeah, the rest of the campaign is just you trying to exorcise areas from your lives.
Just constantly following around.
What did you actually do? I think you went and visited. You came to Mission Harbor for the first time, which is the town that you're in now.
I can do a little recap if you want.
Sure, that'd be great.
Working on Gibraltar's instructions, the party pulled the lever on the cart in the heat of battle, which unfurled all the chains encasing the crate. The crate shot 30 feet into the air, only being held down by the tenuous grasp of the chains. Catching the zombie ogre's attention, they made an attempt to hoist down the crate by pulling on the chains with short-lived success. Just when it looked like the battle was turning in the caravan's favor, two floating skulls approached the cart, anchoring the crate, and fired two fireballs, shattering the crates to bits and decimating the expedition. From the wreckage came a creature in ornate full-plate armor, seemingly leaking shadows. Gibraltar then called the creature by name, Bamberg. Bamberg then completed the exchange by referring to the awakening of the princess, after which the party was overtaken by sleep, and when they awoke, several hours had passed. Apart from the party, only James seemed to survive the encounter, who indicated that Gibraltar was taken by a pillar of light. His only remains were his one golden gauntlet and a scroll case with the emblem of a peacock. Battered and tired, James led the party to the town of Mission Harbor to speak to the Knight Commander and also to convey the news of Angela's death to the first knights, Bert and Maureen. Nearing the town, the party notices a huge tower with a copper roof, as well as people in cages suspended by the cliffs. Once in town, James and the party part ways, where the former heads to the piss pot in order to drink away the sorrows of the fallen members of his expedition. The party's first order of business was to head to the Temple of Torm, home to the Order of the Purple Peacocks, to recount the Knight Commander's fate of Gibraltar's expedition. Inside the temple, an acolyte named Buddy ushered the party to Lord Kit Steele, the Knight Commander. After describing their encounter in the swamp, the Lord Commander swore them to secrecy, promising them payment and further information if they were to return in the evening. The party chose to sleep the day away at a local establishment called the Following Egg, tended by a dwarven woman called Bertha Beauregard. While finishing up some late supper at the tavern, First Knights Bert and Maureen confronted the party and took the news of Angela's passing poorly, storming out after blaming the mercenaries. On their way back to the temple, the party was intercepted by a company of masked and hooded figures who informed them that they were no longer welcome in town. And start scene.
That was the most epic recap I think we've ever had.
It's the
That
only
was-
recap you've ever had.
Well,
That
like
was astonishing.
in any game, yeah, that was amazing.
You skipped the part where Andy Bamberg did a song and dance.
Yeah? Why do you think I skipped that part?
Because it was long and a little bit obvious.
Okay. So you are currently in battle. Arius has fallen, and the rest of the party is looking pretty weak. And now it's the top of the turn order, which means it's this fella's turn once again. And I forget all their stats.
AKA Hitler Jr.
Hitler Jr.'s turn once again. Okay, yeah, I had to open the book for him, didn't I? But he is going to make an attack on Kronar. Once I find him, there he is. Alright. First attack is an 11, and the second one is an 18.
My AC is 18.
Then he hits with the second attack, and is going to do 2 damage. Whoops. 4 damage, because I wrote at instead of 2.
I'll accept 2.
And then another 2.
Yeah, okay.
Melvin, what do you do?
I cast Lay on Hands on myself.
Alright. Is that a bonus
That's a
action?
Full action.
Okay.
Full action,
Is
unfortunately.
it a euphemism?
It may be. And I'm gonna say I'm gonna give myself the full 20.
Alright.
Another you.
Leaving nothing for anyone else.
So, once again in battle, you rub your hands down your body,
Yeah.
healing yourself.
Applying the lotion. And
The
then
the knight you're fighting, or the person you're fighting, seems to think that it's very sexy.
very sexy.
Yep.
So I still have not yet determined the sex of this knight.
Correct.
Yes, I won't until future encounter.
Yeah, their voice is very androgynous.
Okay. And then I stare at the knight the whole time while I'm applying the healing on the body.
Do you blow them a kiss?
No.
Okay.
But what I do say is, your town has greater worries than a couple of mercenaries. You should not be fighting us. Us who are supposed to be helping this town.
I'm sorry, you're saying this as you're rubbing your hands.
Yes. It might be a bit of a juxtaposition between the action and the speech, but that's what I do.
I think you get your point across.
Yeah?
Kronar, it's your turn.
I wild shape into a brown bear.
Cool. Alright, I do not have a token for that, but I'll be sure to come up with one for future episodes. For now, I will give you a dot. That is as close to brown as I can come up with.
It's orange.
As close to brown as I can come up with.
I'd say it's kind of like a burnt amber kind of color.
It's like a hangover piss.
Let's go with
Oh,
blue.
dear.
Blue sounds good. Everybody likes blue.
I mean, that's kind of like a cobalt, but whatever. I'll let it slide.
Hang on, I just need to give Arius a... There we go. Okay, great.
Fair enough.
Alright, and I think that's a bonus action for you, right?
Sure is. So then, now that everyone's adjusted and I'm getting my handbook out. Sorry. Technical difficulties with
Just-
screens.
Flip through those actual paper pages.
Yeah.
Got it.
Need page. Anyway, I'm a brown bear and I still control my flaming sphere
Okay.
because I don't
So
know,
currently the fence is erupting in flames.
everything is blue.
Just you, inside and outside. Blue
Where
is
did it
house
go?
with a blue little.
Creature stats. There it is. 304. Oh, God. Anyway, I use bite and claw, which are consecutive attacks that are one action.
So you can do like a multi-attack as a bear?
Sure can.
Very cool. Roll to hit.
Also, give yourself those full HP.
Well, hang on. Remember that when you do go back into this form, you'll have this HP, so keep track of it too.
Oh, do you want to use another bar then?
Yeah, maybe use your red bar for your bear health.
That's a good idea.
I can't remember what my bear is. Do you have the book there?
It's 34.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I kind of zoned out. So there's 34 bears now? That's
Yep.
pretty good.
Yeah. It's polymorph.
She transformed into 34 miniature bears. Each with
Oh, it's so cute.
So much stomping. I don't know what my advantage is when I roll.
be sure to. Well, hang on, I'll do it for you. Just gonna put another 34 so that the bar appears above your head. You need to have one in the first and second column for the show.
Ooh, look at that. I think I just added 5. Yeah, I'm just gonna add a 5.
Okay.
We're just gonna go with that. Boom.
Oh, that definitely hits. That's your bite or your claw attack.
That's gonna start with a claw attack right across the face.
All right. Roll your damage for that facial reconfiguration.
Oh shoot! I don't know what dice what dice those are.
Hang on, let me see.
Oh my god!
2d6 plus 4 for claws.
D6 plus 4.
2d6 plus 4.
2d6 plus 4. That's even better.
I gotta read. You actually roll the animal's damage too. That's amazing.
7.
All right. Yeah, your claws go raking across his face, disfiguring him terribly, but his eyes remain intact.
Yeah, now I'm going for the nose
All right. With your teeth?
with my teeth.
And a bite is 1d8 plus 4.
We gotta roll.
Yeah, see if you can hit first.
All right.
He manages to jump back from your bite attack, but barely. Your teeth come snapping shut just in front of his nose.
Is his face covered in bear spittle?
Bear spittle in his own blood.
Yeah.
He's gonna get an infection for sure.
Oh yeah, I've been licking my ass.
He screams in pain. Ah, my face, my beautiful face. Arius.
Get it? Because
Okay.
barely, and he's a bear.
All right, Arius would like to defect to the other side.
Okay. Why don't you roll a death saving throw instead of that?
All right.
That's
Look at that.
that's your second successful save, I believe, right?
It is. I'm a very successful not dyer.
Well done. Okay. So, the fella that you've been exchanging hits with, Melvin, to your right, is going.
Who's the fella?
Like the fella's like a word like folk,
Okay.
where it's kind of ambiguous. So the guy with the penis is going to attack you twice with his longsword. But he could be anything.
How big is his penis?
It's not very.
All right, so it's like a dagger, a 1d4.
Sorry, once with his longsword and once with his short sword. It's a 10 and an 8.
Miss.
All right, yeah, you kind of parry the blows aside easily with your. What are you wielding again?
I have a very large, giant axe,
Oh,
but
yeah.
also penis. I like to think I deflect the blows with my giant penis.
Yeah, so you kind of whip your penis at one of them and knocks the longsword away, and then you hook the short sword with your axe and pull that away as well. Do you say anything when you do that?
Go swing,
All right.
which I think is the appropriate thing to say.
Actually,
Are you still rubbing yourself?
How do you think his? Never mind. He says, "Enjoy it while you can. Your time is short," in a very androgynous voice. And the individual who is behind Kronar is going to attack the bear. Actually, what he's going to do is roll a will save.
Yeah, because scary, right?
Yeah, because suddenly bear.
Yeah. And not like in Brother Bear with like the colored lights and stuff. This was more like.
He's actually going to take off. Do you want to try and attack him as he's running away?
Sure do. This is my first attack of opportunity ever. I'm going to get you.
Oh yeah, you get him.
Now here's a question: do you multi-attack?
No.
Or do you single
Because
attack?
your second attack is considered your bonus action. You only get one reaction, which means only one
I'm
attack.
going to maul him.
Yeah, and you succeed in doing so. In fact, you maul him to death as he's running away.
Yeah.
That brings us to... Oh, no, hang on. There's one left. The masked fellow to Melvin's south is going to attack Melvin as well. And he has advantage on this attack. So he rolls 22 both times. So he's going to hit for 4 damage.
Don't like it.
Which brings us to the top of the round. And as the spy who someone has murdered, the masked fellow who someone has murdered, is about to try and lunge for the bear, who he's now fighting, you hear voices coming from around the corners of the alley shouting, "Hey, stop it!" And you see guards running around from the corner over here. And as that happens, the remaining individuals are going to try and scatter. In fact, the spy is going to succeed in scattering because...
No, I mauled him to death.
No, he's still alive.
Is he going to pick up his face before he runs, or is he going to leave it on
this
the
one up
ground?
here is dead. You mauled this one to death.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
He's going to leave his face, and he's just going to run away. So he's going to run away. Run away.
The blood is left.
I didn't make the map big enough. There you go. And Melvin, you can make an attack of opportunity against either of these two as they run away.
Why not both?
Because you only get one reaction. Who are you going to opportunity attack?
I think I'm going to hit... Oh, my goodness. I became invisible.
What have you done?
You're out of the turn order again. You deleted your token.
I am...
Kronar.
Keyboard away from
I might need
Sorry,
to
Melvin. Not Kronar.
reinserted into the scene.
You're going to have to adjust your health to whatever it was.
Yeah, that's good. I attacked the gentleman who did not take my wise suggestion and ceasing hostilities.
All right. Go ahead and do so.
Un momento, por favor.
Oh, you never moved your flaming ball. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that hits for 15 damage. You managed to cut a deep gash across the back of both of their legs as they're running away, but they still manage to make it away. And the other one does as well. The guards coming around the corner say, and we are out of initiative now. They say, "Stop! Lay down your weapons, all of you!"
I unbear.
Okay. Yeep. What is the sound that transformation makes?
Oh boy.
Wow. And you both hear a gurgling coming from the ground.
From the ground?
Yep.
Daddy, no.
Oh my god.
I'll put my weapon on the ground and then head to our bard and see if I can do some additional sexual healing.
Bet you wish you would have kept one lay on hand point there, eh? Just one would have been plenty.
Let's see if I can medicine.
Okay. Do you have a healing kit?
I should have bought one.
Do you not have one?
Well, what I should
I
have
mean, it was
coulda.
part of the kits I bought during the purchasing phase.
Kronar, do you have a healing kit?
I can cure minor wounds.
That might do it.
Okay. Sad to say I lost my bookmark on that one.
Q minor wounds. You touch and you roll 1d8 plus your healing modifier.
Oh, what if I don't want to touch?
Then you will see him die.
Ooh. 1d8 plus a healing modifier.
Which I believe is your wisdom in the case of druids.
Yeah, so is that like a 3?
Oh, I should tell you that, eh?
No, I think I have it. It's just, there's 2 columns. Oh, yeah, that's it. Let's go with that.
Hot diggity dog.
Alright.
How about that?
You recover 5 hit points.
Out of interest, Pat, I just remembered my hunter's mark was on that guy I slashed. Would that have made the difference between whether he was able to run away or not?
How much damage does it deal?
1d6.
Nope.
Okay.
So the guards come around the corner, and they say, "Come with us."
Yeah, sure.
and they
Yep.
are, and if you will go with them, they will lead you back to the Temple of Torm, where you will be.
Well, how well armed are these guards?
They are wearing. They have shields and chainmail, and they are wielding pikes.
Okay, let's go back to the temple.
Okay.
Can I pick my weapon back up on the way?
Um,
I mean, I gave it a name. I just can't leave it in the street.
they say we'll take that for you.
Like, please. I oiled it, so don't touch the metal.
He picks it up. He picks it up by the blade.
Oh, I want to know his name and rank later.
He's not wearing gloves either. So
Oh, but he doesn't know proper hygiene either.
yeah, he has blood on his hands now. He's not very bright. And you think?
I'm gonna oil Hildy for so long.
Actually, can you roll an insight check for me?
Yes, I can.
An insight check?
An insight. Just Melvin is fine. Yeah, just roll one of those. Oh yeah, you get the distinct impression that this guy does not wash his hands after he goes to the bathroom.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's like probably microfeces on his fingertips.
Just micro though, right?
macro feces. You see, he's clearly holding poop.
Ah. Okay, does purify food and drink work on weapons as well?
Are you going to eat it?
Well,
I guess if you have
for
to.
anything that'll purify, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether I trust these guys and whether we should be preparing ourselves for attack. Can I roll like a perception check or?
You can roll an insight check to see if you think they're going to be hostile towards you.
Is that like an intelligence or?
Oh, I can tell you what your insight number is.
Insight is wisdom.
Insight is for you a +5. You think they're just bringing you to where they say they're bringing you. You don't think they're going to attack you or anything.
Kind of like orderliness and all that kind of good stuff.
Yep.
All right.
They're
I
not.
respect
They're not.
their strength of arms.
They're not binding our hands or anything. They're just saying lead the way.
Unless you try and do something, they're just going to like grab you by the neck and lead you.
So they're holding Arius by the throat.
No, they're just gonna like kind of put their hand on your
okay,
shoulder and lead you towards where they're going. They're not like trying to choke you or
Okay.
anything.
Am I holding Arius by the throat?
That seems likely. That's how you healed him, probably.
yeah. That's how you healed him. You just picked him up by the throat.
Wake up! Ah!
Shook 5 hit points into you.
Yeah, exactly. You actually shook 10 hit points into him, but then you took 4 of them away.
Okay. Then Arius will comply quietly. He's not making a lot of noise right now for some reason.
Really? Okay. So you are brought to the Temple of Torm, and once again you are brought before Kit Steele. And he says to you as you enter, "I thought I told you not to cause any trouble. Violence in quiet, I am speaking," he says.
Sorry, continue.
"Violence in the street constitutes trouble in this town, and I don't know what I'm going to do to deal with you.
You
Listen,
can pay us to start.
pay you? Do you know what you just did? You murdered people in my streets. That is unacceptable. Now,
We stood our ground.
we are interrogating one
Hey,
of the...
Don't forget that fence we set on fire.
I actually had written down something here to mention about the fence, but I'll have you know that fence was new, and it's going to be coming out of your pay.
So we are
Fences.
getting paid.
You'll be getting paid once I'm done with the interrogation on the attacker we caught. We're trying to figure out who started what exactly happened anyways.
We were well on our way returning to the Temple of Torm, good sir, and we were waylaid by masked individuals in the street. We were only defending ourselves to the best of our abilities. Sometimes
There was
those
a
abilities
jerk on
include
the
fire.
roof.
And the only thing you could do to defend yourself was murder them. You soldiers who survived what you survived out there, and all you could do was murder? Listen, Dead men don't talk. So, if this guy doesn't say anything incriminating, you will be the ones that hang for this.
Well, can we have a word with him? Because we'd like to know what's going on.
I think I know how you would handle this situation, and you've done quite enough to help yourselves for one night.
I'd like the record to show that I didn't kill anyone.
Then you guys, like, both your party members, like, nod. Oh yeah, no, he was terrible. He just died almost instantly.
Let the record show there's no blood on my hands, and Arius is covered in his own blood.
Yeah.
They attacked our friend, knocked him unconscious, and would have killed him if we hadn't intervened. Our dear friend, and I grab him around the shoulders and give him a big hug. He could have died.
I'm a helpless little boy.
Well, that's just one side of the story, and I can assure you I'm getting the other side of the story. You all head back to where you came from, the inn, and you stay there for the whole night. Do not leave the inn until I call for you in the morning. Do you understand me?
Maybe we could rebuild that fence for you?
Your money will rebuild that fence. You will stay away from that house from now on. Now go before I change my mind.
Oh, okay.
Does he have any some gumballs on his desk or anything like that?
Yeah, but you're standing like a good 6 feet back from his desk, and there are guards in the room with you. It's not just you and him.
Arius is gonna walk towards the whatever gumballs or candies he's got on his desk.
You make it maybe 2 steps before one of the guards tries to hold you back.
I just need a little one of those little those hard candies there. It'll be great. My throat's a little sore after getting stabbed in the neck.
Take them out of here.
Oh,
So are
I'd
there
love to
any
take
candles?
the candies out of here.
What's that?
Any candles lit in the room?
Yeah, it's darker now, so there's a bunch of candles lit.
Yeah, so I use a cantrip to extinguish candle.
Okay, the guards are starting to drag you out of the room, and he looks annoyed that his candle went out.
I didn't make any sort of movement. 'Cause
No. He looks
I'm
like
that kind of condition.
he looks over his shoulder to see if the window's open.
Yeah.
You're just the poor man. He's trying to run a peaceful city, and you guys.
I don't think he is. He refused to pay us and didn't give us a armed guard to go with us, even though there's crazy, horrible people in town that want to kill us.
He is definitely sending you back to the inn with an armed guard entourage.
Oh, no.
How many guards?
There's a couple for each of you.
We can take them.
Yeah, let's do this.
So, they take you out of the temple and start leading you back towards the inn.
Okay.
Does someone have my axe?
Oh yeah, well, the guard is still carrying it.
Is it the same filthy creature as before?
Yeah, the same Cretan has it.
Oh, it's just getting dirtier.
It kind of slips from his fingers and it falls to the ground into a particularly muddy part of the street, and he just picks it up and keeps walking.
Oh, where the sheep.
People empty their chamber pots out on the street.
Oh yeah, it's right below a house window in the back part of the house.
I'm just gonna... I ask Arius for his coat.
Yeah, Arius acts like he did not hear you.
All right, so you'll make it to the inn where you'll be led inside, and then one of the guards will say, "We'll be waiting outside tonight, so don't even think about leaving this place."
I try to charm the guard.
How so?
Just a little, a little wink, a little suggestive face, kind of a little.
You're flirting with this guard who said that?
Yeah, kind of, that little wiggle.
All right, you can roll a what would that be? A kind of check would that be?
Persuasion?
Persuasion.
Depending
I think
on
I might. Are you obviously aren't interested in this guy, right?
No.
Okay, so roll a performance check with disadvantage, and that's at a -1.
Performance, okay.
220s, here we come.
Where is it? Why can I never find performance? Oh, there it is.
It's -1. It's a -1 for you.
Yeah, it sure is. That's what I figured, because of charisma.
Are you using a new browser tonight?
Yeah.
Hey!
Yay. Oh, you missed that. Yeah, I have Firefox now.
So,
Open source is the way to go.
So that's a 17, and roll one more time, because we're taking the lower of the two rolls. You're rolling at disadvantage because they just escorted you after being scolded.
Oh.
Scalded. Which one is the one that means
we
you
were
didn't
also
get...
scalded?
Yeah.
Oh no.
He seems extremely intimidated that this gigantic mountain of a woman is flirting with him.
I blow him a little kiss.
He turns both red and green. So kind of
Happy holidays, friend.
kind of brown.
Have I been handed my axe back yet?
Yeah, it'll be handed to you once you enter the inn.
Are we in the inn?
Yep.
I'm puzzled. I don't understand why they didn't work, and go to my room to be sad forever.